Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All, the show where I mock both liberals and conservatives because they both believe in capitalism and they both believe in police brutality. So here we have Kamala Harris, who, by the way, looks very confused in this screen grab here, but is basically going to say that, if Jacob Blake did have a knife, 7 shots is good, because these people are crazy. Now, again, quick message to the socialists and the leftists that are following me. This is one of the reasons why I believe having a cop in the White House is a better foil than having Donald Trump in the White House. If we have someone, say, 2 years from now who's in the White House, President of the United States, who thinks that cops shooting people 7 times is a good thing when there is a sustained global uprising against police brutality, I think that can do good agitprop. So with that being said, I'm not going to bother reasoning to anyone who's not a leftist because you're probably unreasonable. Let's watch Kamala Harris say some cringe.
From what I saw, which is what the public is seeing, so, I'm not the prosecutor in the case. I don't have all the evidence, but, the man was going to his car. He didn't appear to be armed. And if he was not armed?
Now, listen to this. He didn't appear to be armed. And if he was not armed, now, listen to the focus on the qualifier of being armed or not.
Appear to be armed. And if he was not armed? The use of force that was 7 bullets coming out of a gun at close range in the back of the man? I don't see how anybody could reason that was justifiable.
Do you think the officer should be charged?
I think that there should be a thorough investigation, and based on what I've seen, it seems that the officer should be charged. From what I saw...
Now again, but what if he was armed? Is shooting someone in the back 7 times automatically acceptable if they were armed? What if someone was armed with a toy lightsaber and they could bump you in the head with it? It's still being armed. What qualifies as being armed? People say Jacob had a knife in the car. What kind of knife would allow you to shoot 7 times in the back while they are not facing you? This is why Kamala Harris is such a cringy candidate. This is why she's such a loser, is because she can't even, for a moment, when it's actually justifiable to be on the side of righteousness, she can't. She has to have these qualifiers. Well, if he was armed, then that's okay. What the hell is going on with these liberal politicians who can't find a way between law and order and, law and order in the conservative racist sense, and I don't know, how about justice for people that are treated unfairly by police, okay? Kyle Rittenhouse in Kenosha with the same law enforcement killed people, and the cops let him go. The cops gave him water. The cops helped him out. Whereas someone is walking to their car and they might have a knife, and they might. It's totally possible. Yet that is responded with being shot in the back. Not once, not shot in the leg twice, but shot in the back 7 times. There is a very, very disparate way that these cops are treating white criminals and black criminals. And you need to understand that there is no politician that's going to save us. Now, we can make a tactical choice of who the best foil is, but let's not kid ourselves, because they're all garbage, and we need to get on the streets. We need to mobilize, strategize, and organize while we still have the time, because at some point, and who knows when it will be, but at some point, things are maybe going to get a little bit more difficult in this uprising, in the movement for Black Lives, because guess what? They're not going to play around forever. If Trump gets a second term, there's going to be an instant crackdown, the likes of which you probably have never seen before. Now, even if Trump loses, there might still be an immense crackdown that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris aren't going to undo. What we need to do is interact and organize with our community, because those are the people that will save us. There is no politician that is coming to save us. So, thank you for watching. Y'all be safe out there, and remind yourselves that this is not really an election. Let's just ignore this whole Trump versus Biden. Let's call it how it is, and let's just actually talk about the things going on, because this is only a distraction. Thank you. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.